Hey,
Hello, Jim.
hey, Donald. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Have some issues with my microphone here.
I can hear you fine.
Okay. How you doing?
So where are you again, Donald?
What?
Where are you?
I'm in Greece.
And where?
In Greece.
In Greece, right? Okay. Yeah, I can't keep track of those things. I'm in sunny Florida. That's currently raining,
Oh,
having a thunderstorm.
thunderstorms. Oh, is it hot weather or cold?
It's generally pretty hot. We've had a little bit of a break here. Usually, Florida's very hot and humid in the summer, and people just stay in air conditioning all the time.
Oh,
But it's been pretty nice. Although my wife thought it was too hot, but I've been riding my bike and I've been outdoors, and it hasn't been too oppressive.
oh, awesome. Awesome. Let me share. I have created a Google Docs. Keep share that. So I'm sharing Google Docs in order to keep minutes. There you go.
So I was just speaking in the GraphQL channel in the collab, and one of the things I've been looking into is GraphQL access to what's in discourse, and we could do a lot of applications with discourse using the GraphQL interface.
Do you have any specifics in mind?
Well, we can by having access to, in essence, the discourse database. We can do things like well, I mean, there's a lot we can do with discourse by itself, like voting and stuff. But if we want to connect that with stuff on GitHub and stuff in Discord,
Yeah.
Stuff in Google Docs, okay,
yeah. I'm pretty sure Discourse exposes an API.
Yeah.
So we could definitely use that.
Yeah.
Although Discord currently, I was trying to integrate Discord with Discourse, and currently Discord only supports notifications only, nothing else. While Slack exposes you can, for example, take a snapshot of a few messages that you had on a public channel and directly create that as a topic on discourse for, like a snapshot, and continue conversation there. So Discord currently doesn't allow that, unfortunately.
I know there's a lot you can do with Discord with the bots and stuff. I know you can do things like we can bridge channels between most chat systems and this.
Yeah.
I would think that it would have a way to do that with this course, but look for that. Are we waiting for someone? Do we have an agenda? I haven't gone to the document yet. I'm sorry.
Well, there's something weird going on. I can see you logged in twice, so I see two of you on Zoom. Don't know why. Weird.
Hi, Zero. Where are you calling in from? Do I know Zero?
I'm from home.
What time is it where you are?
It's 7 p.m.
Zero is in the same time zone as me. We are colleagues.
Uh-huh.
Oh, now I can see three of you.
All right.
And another weird thing is that I can see your microphone muted, but I can hear you. That's weird also. Don't know what's going on. So I'm expecting. Well, let's wait for another 6 minutes, and then start talking about the forum, I guess. I was expecting Alan, actually.
Mm.
So, are you looking for the Discord to discourse communication?
Well, not exactly. Uh, yeah, where events on one can trigger events on the other, and we can uh, have activities that are engaged in both. I'm really looking toward the social ledger application, which unifies all of your activities in all your different environments.
Yeah.
You can create a graph of activities within that have participants in channels.
Yeah. So, one thing I was thinking about and is missing from Discourse is that we could create a plugin which should be written in Ruby, because plugins in Discourse are Ruby plugins. I think it's very easy. And use a bot on Discord in order to expose the verified members, and maybe add like a verified tick box next to the username. So because it's not at the moment, it's not currently only used by RAMs. It's a community forum for everyone, but we could have that in order to.
Well, that's an essential first step of any kind of integration, is to connect the Discord user to the discourse user and co-op membership.
Exactly. So I have a small agenda here for today's talk. Okay, so
now we can do it in the bounty system if we can authenticate through GitHub.
yeah, we should first decide which service is going to be the unique identifier of the RAM. So it's going to be either GitHub or Discord at the moment. And we were talking about with Alan about that. And I think he has. You are up to date with that. So what we could also do is move, to quote, move whole process of creating issues from GitHub to a specific category under Discourse for things that other than development.
Yeah, we could mirror issues on GitHub on discourse.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. So if someone writes an issue on discourse, should automatically create an issue on GitHub.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could do that. Yeah, so you don't have to change or the current infrastructure.
Right. And I'm hoping we create a GraphQL interface so that when we write the Ruby code for the plugin,
Yeah.
we have to make GraphQL calls for queries and mutations in order to make the interface very simple.
Yeah.
That would be ideal. As you said, the first step is linking the users before we can link the application, really. They have to behave as themselves in each of the application.
Yeah.
With their permissions in that application.
Yeah, of course. Participants. We'll see anyone else joining. I can hear chime sound. Someone is joining, but I don't see it.
I'm sorry, that's a notification I got.
Oh.
I should go on mute if I'm not talking.
Okay, so let's start with the current small agenda that we have here. So, Azazyme, his name is Andrew, suggested that we talk about how to grow the community forum. So I'm speaking with Alan and IIRMP, because he's a marketer on that matter, and we're trying to create a marketing plan for the forum. We don't want to be too invasive. We don't want to have a corporate marketing. We want to have a community marketing. So we have some ideas, and I'm actually waiting for, is it Girvin, I think, that's creating the branding for the RChain Cooperative, which is a very popular brand. They have created for brands for 20th Century Fox and Coca-Cola and Pepsi, and they are doing the branding for the RChain Cooperative. So I'm waiting for that, and I'm going to heavily inspired from their work and create a new theme and a new branding for the forum in order to have to be consistent all across the board. So I'm open to ideas on growing the community forum. Another idea that Alan had was to create two competitions. I don't know if you are up to date with that.
What What kind of competitions?
One is create a competition about ideas about decentralized applications, dApps. So we are currently writing the rules for that, how it's going to be judged, and which of the ideas are going to get the bounty reward. And the other one is writing an article about how RChain changed one person's life. So to speak. So the same rules probably will apply. And he suggested that we build a blog in order to write those articles. And that's under consideration at the moment. Jim,
I think that's good. I think
Go ahead.
I think the forum needs original content in order to promote it even better among the community.
Yeah, original content is a must.
And content from us who are using it and
of course,
working on it.
Of course, yeah. So a few people have written introductions of themselves currently, which is a good thing. We get to know each other, we get to know each other's backgrounds, and that way, if we have an idea, we know who to talk to about those ideas, if we know their backgrounds. So generally, it's a good thing. Jim, can you hear us?
Yeah, I didn't catch all the ideas. I've been putting a couple of little notes in the agenda.
Oh, okay.
If you guys could help with that, that would be good. I can't take notes and think at the same time. But
okay.
I'm thinking that
okay.
We need we should identify use cases.
Yeah.
To use the forum, and maybe some content may be reporting on activities happening in Discord. People can't follow the Discord channels, and sort of like something like this week on Discord. Somebody
okay.
News. I don't know who would do that kind of thing.
No.
Okay, so one of the things would be, when somebody suggests something they want to do together in RChain, we can direct them to the forum, maybe create a channel.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a projects category or something.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah.
You know what?
Let's go to the next item of the agenda.
We have one?
Yeah.
Am I missing it? I don't see it.
Oh, it's not written there. I didn't write anything there, so because it's very small. Oh, next one is changing the time of this meeting. I don't know about that.
Well, unfortunately, the people who are not here are not going to be any help.
Yeah.
Generally, I found that it's very hard to get a meeting going on a weekend.
Oh, so
So people like Alan are not going to show up on a weekend generally.
oh, okay. So a weekday,
Friday.
work day,
Sounds-
maybe Friday would be better.
Friday works for me, so
Works for me as well.
Friday noontime does not work for me. But
What time is it? Is it there right now? It's like very early morning.
this is noontime for me.
Oh,
So I would need it any time but noontime.
oh, okay. So, any suggestions?
An hour later,
Okay, so same time as the RAM meeting, a different day.
yeah,
Okay.
different
Yeah.
day, same time. But I guess the project that comes to mind is the GraphQL project in the CoLab.
Yeah.
Hooking up the community GraphQL server to everything on this course. Okay,
Yeah.
and we could do things like have different reactions to comments, trigger something to I have to come up with some good applications, but once we can put together the member and the Discord user, there's a lot we can do, and I think that'll help the use of, that'll encourage the use of Discourse as well.
Yeah.
And it'll be under community control, so gives a lot of freedom.
Yeah, I like GraphQL a lot, and I also like that you're using glitch.
But we're trying to be easy to use our cloud servers also, which is nice when we're all working together.
Yeah, that's the goal here.
It's not a good code editor though.
Yeah, true. They can they could do that better, I think. I don't think glitch supports any secure shell connections. So if it did, you could log in through secure shell and use whatever text editor, terminal text editor you would like.
Yeah. But the idea that you can see what other people are typing goes away if you're using a different editor.
Yeah.
Okay, and the idea is everything's on GitHub, so you can always edit it on GitHub.
Which is not a good editor as well.
Well, no, I mean from GitHub. You can check it out, edit it, and
Yeah.
but that's learning to use GitHub has been somewhat challenging in getting it right, especially when we're sharing checkout code in our staging areas. We have to, the way we have it now is we have to work as an RChain account, and then we copy, before we commit anything or whatever, we copy our .git configuration to RChain in order to make it work properly.
Yeah. Okay, so there is another way we could do this, but it's more technical. We could, there is a terminal program that you can share your code editor with other people through secure shell connection. So we can edit the same document in terminal with whichever text editor we want. And we can collaborate on writing code there. And it's very, very fast because the only thing that it's transacting is text. So literally bytes on the network. But that's very technical, so I don't think we could ever use it. Okay, so Zoom gives me a 5-minute notice for my room here. So is there anything else we would like to talk about?
I see Pavlos has joined. Welcome.
Hello there.
So, it's hard to get people to use any new tool. In fact, it's close to impossible in many cases. We really need to reach out, I think, to a new community, to more communities. So we have to get, I think that, it's good that it's being publicized. We have to actually use it for something, and I know I'm bad because I'm not using it.
Yeah.
But, I think it will. It's a great thing for the community to have. So I think that if we're persistent, we stick with it, everything will be cool.
Okay. So I can see Pavlos twice. Right? Something's definitely wrong here. I can see you 3 times. I can see Pavlos twice. Don't know what's going on. Anyway, so Pavlos, can you hear us?
Doesn't look like it.
Hello.
He's on mute. Unmute him.
Oh.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Great. How are you guys?
Doing fine. How are you doing?
Fine. Running a bit late, but yeah.
So.
What did I miss?
Jim, would you like to take this on your channel, or maybe some? wasn't going to rejoin this room. Okay, so we have another 40 minutes. Okay, so anything we would like to add for the next agenda, for the next meeting?
Mhm.
Also, Jim mentioned adding a projects category.
Yeah, I think I can put the collab under the projects category, maybe.
Awesome. Okay, I added that to the notes.
And, I guess hopefully different projects will grow out of the collab. They could have their own channel.
Yeah.
When they, once they have a regular staff or whatever.
So I was talking with Michael Iser, and he suggested that we start marketing for the forum and for the RChain cooperative on another project, which is a collab project for other projects. Basically, they collaborate on creating content and code. Large part of them consists of developers. It's called. Let me check that out. It's called Utopia. Project name. Let me add that to the notes. Utopia. So basically, Utopia is a place that people create content and code for other projects, and they get rewards for that. And we could definitely collaborate with them. They consist of a large part of them are developers, so I think that would be a good thing. Oh, it's called Utopian Open Source Economy. Okay, yeah.
So maybe we should, just set up a topic for such things and start using it. Invite the people to come in.
Yeah, exactly. So Michael Iser told me that he has connections because he used to do some projects with them, and he could be our evangelist. Okay, I added the link on the notes. You can check it out. Basically, what they do is you do the work, and then you create a blog post on the Steam network, and then the people from Utopia upvote your blog post, which includes your original open source work, and you are effectively rewarded in Steam. So we don't want to do that. We want just to invite people from there, talk to them about the RChain project, the RChain cooperative, and maybe a few of them are going to be interested on our projects and join. So that was Michael's idea, and we are up to date with that. And he just needs the okay from the community because he is reluctant to do it himself, without our consensus.
How about we make the site more interactive with say user rating or upvote downvotes like Reddit or Steemit, as you said?
You mean the forum or the RChain Corp website?
The community site, the community forum.
Yeah, I'm thinking of adding a plugin that supports that, especially on the questions category. So someone asks a question and then several people answer it, and then people can vote on the answers, and the most voted answer is going up the top. And another thing that I was thinking about was something similar for the ideas category, which could you could downvote or upvote ideas that people post. And another one, I'm thinking adding a links category, which only supports adding a link and the description of that link, so we can share news or external sources, external links, and upvote and downvote those.
Yeah, this way the community could essentially vote for the most wanted topics, the most wanted anything. And then I think this would introduce a bit of democracy to the forum.
Yeah, hopefully. So I also need to implement a content delivery network on the forum in order to avoid spam and attack, like a DOS attack. I already have a firewall in place, but I think a content delivery network is a must. It will help with security and also speed up the website content delivery, because what the DNS, what the CDN does is it caches the content from the forum on the fly, and it copies it to different locations on the planet. So from wherever a user is located, he gets the copy from his closest server, and he doesn't load the server, the forum server itself. That's under construction.
Sounds good.
How many users?
I have another question.
Give me a second here.
Go on, please.
Write some notes. How to change the actually like community for meeting time. Friday, same time as the okay, go on.
Jason?
Yeah, I was asking how many users does the forum have so far?
Let me check.
It's 25 at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, 25 users. So in contrast, the forum.rchain.coop, which is the developer forum, official developer forum of the RChain cooperative, has around 158 registered users.
So the main thing would be to try to engage the community onto the forum so they can start interacting there, start speedballing for ideas and whatever they want to talk about.
Yeah, it has to start from us. I mean,
yeah, the current, of course.
Current users should start using it and post links that redirect to the forum. I mean, about meetings, questions, ideas, whatever.
Sure.
What's the consensus on the mailing list? I think there was an issue where we were discussing about mailing all the users, the RChain Coop users, a link to the community website in order to bootstrap it.
What I did was I took, I used this meeting as a, as a means in order to do that. I sent invites for this meeting on all the available emails from the rewards app. And I also added the forum post about this meeting, and I added the forum main link because it's the topic of this meeting. So I think that's already done. I had one complaint from Jake Gilbert. He wanted to remove him from the list, so I did. So yeah. Jim was talking about the other day about the Google Groups mailing list, which includes all the RAMs. So I'm reluctant on that without consensus at the moment because it might be considered spam.
Has it been marketed on Telegram?
I did post it on Telegram. I did post it on the RChain's Reddit subreddit. I want to register on the Chinese community's websites or social media networks like QQ and WeChat and few others, and they have channels for RChain there, and I think they have many users. So I'm going to do some promotion there as well. I also contacted a few of the RChain cooperative partners like LifeID, Trustkey, and a few others about this forum because they are all members of the RChain cooperative, and they were very happy. They're very happy about the invitation.
So they might would they have topics in the project's topic area, or
hopefully now that they are aware of the existence of the forum, hopefully there was on registration, I think from LifeID. There was a person from LifeID that registered. So I haven't contacted them all because there are like 50 different entities that the RChain cooperative is cooperating with, and I need to make a list and check them individually, their channels, etc.
yeah, I mean, if we create a channel for an organization and just introduce them, then if people engage or there's questions, then we can go back and engage the people from those organizations to participate in those channels.
Yeah. So another thing that I had in mind that I can't decide on yet is that should we create channels on social media about the forum, or should we link from the forum to the cooperative channels? I mean, like a YouTube channel, Twitter channel, Telegram channel, the forum, etc. I mean, should we have separate channels? Because, for example, this meeting could be uploaded on a channel that we can call RChain Community Forum on YouTube. Any thoughts on that?
From what I can see, the community forum has already been linked in several translation issues in Italian, Spanish, what else? I think French posts also.
Yeah, it's linked on the Medium blog post. I was thinking about creating channels of our own, like a YouTube channel. And for example, for uploading these meetings.
Sounds like a good idea. It would consolidate all the meetings in one easy to access place.
Yeah, another thing that I want to do is I'm talking with a guy. His handle is crypto videos, and he wants to create animated videos of promoting the forum, but the way that we're thinking of doing it is answer questions that most people would have for the RChain project and explain them in very simple terms. And we could do animations in order to explain, for instance, why RChain? That's a good question. And another small Q&As like this. So these videos are going to be very small, like 30 second to a minute videos that are going to explain why RChain is superior, so to say, from other blockchains or other blockchain projects that already exist, like Ethereum network. So we don't want to bash other projects. We just want to show differences the differences and the way that RChain is solving some of those problems, like formal verification, concurrency, the Erlang, which is a formal verified programming language, the ROVM, the raw calculus. So we need to explain those in a very simple layman's terms for the majority to understand. We don't want to be too technical about those.
And so the videos would have at the end of them or something a link that would point them also to the community forum.
Yeah, they're going to have a click to action at the end of the video that is it's going to point them for more information.
Yes,
on the forum.
That's good.
Yeah, so we're going to use. It's both valuable to the cooperative and it's both indirectly valuable to the forum and indirectly valuable to the cooperative again. So
we should have our piece straight.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win, yeah. That's what we want to create. So I'm responsible for writing those scripts in layman's terms. I haven't written anything yet, so I should work on that.
If you need anything, I can help with that.
Okay, awesome. And I'm open to any ideas from anyone.
Okay.
And in the video links, there could be a deeper description, more in detail in the forum post. After each video, after the simple explanation in layman's terms, there could be a more detailed, more technical answer in the blog post.
Yeah. Basically, the video works as a teaser. It's just one question, and then if you want more details about the project, you can just click on it and you're in it. Yeah,
that's a great idea.
We could also get in touch with all the translation label users so that they could translate these answers into their respective languages so that each answer will be available in a variety of languages.
Yeah,
more accessible.
Also, another thing that would be good for those videos is translating the transcript. I mean, it's going to be a small transcript on each video, but it's going to be very good to have transcripts for those in many languages, in my opinion.
Sure, sounds good.
Another video that I like that I want to put front and center in the forum as a pop-up box when you enter the forum is the video that the cooperative created that explains what RChain is.
RChain Vision.
RChain Vision, yeah.
Huh.
That's a very small video and explains, I think explains a lot of things. Greg is talking about the RChain project and other people as well. It's a very small video, very compact, and explains a lot of things.
It can introduce the people who started the project as well. So
yeah,
I think it's good.
Okay, so any questions?
I don't know if that applies to this, but I've been trying to find out if there's interest in running in community-run validator pools.
Oh, interesting idea.
Karen hasn't responded, but she was the one who initially brought up the idea, and I don't know what she thought about it. I know there's been some question as to whether the co-op should run validators at all. Whether that's
isn't that mandatory for the blockchain for the RChain project?
Greg says it's necessary, but people are saying that there's a lot of people who are investing a great deal to become validators, and if they have to compete against the cooperative itself, that was brought into question.
I see. So
that's another issue. I mean, I think that we probably would want to instantiate a practice that the co-op had to be less, if the co-op is doing validation, it should be less than 50% of the global.
Yeah. Also, you could. I don't know if it's easily doable, but you could make it so the co-op doesn't make any profit from transactions.
Yeah, that, but and what happens, if the co-op is running it and it makes a profit, what happens to it? It goes back in the treasury. So
I see the point.
So are they really making anything out of it? It's just sort of goes through the treasury, and of course all the expenses would have to come out of the treasury as well. But I was thinking that the staking could be done by members, so that I would stake a certain amount of rev, and Karen would stake a certain amount of rev, and maybe some other people would stake, just members staking rev.
Yeah.
So they would have to go through all the hassle of being a validator, but they would get some reward for staking.
Yeah, that reward should be enough for them to have the incentive to do that. Right.
And maybe,
Another thing that the co-op can do in order to do you have any estimations about how many validators are going to be once the mainnet launches?
I have no clue now. I know when the co-op, they run them directly. I guess I'm concerned that I have to, I guess, determine if there's the energy in the membership to actually run a validator pool.
Yeah. Another thing the co-op could do is run validators for a certain period of time and then just stop, like for 1 quarter, in order to bootstrap the project, and then they could close that and use those revs for bounties or an airdrop or for a good purpose in order to earn more value.
Well, I guess it's not clear from this group that there's going to be interest in doing this. I think maybe if I were to enter a topic on it in the forum, where would I enter that?
You want to create a new topic?
Yeah, you could create a topic.
You go under category, whichever category you would like. Let me share my screen here.
Yeah, so I guess everything's under English, right? No, not.
Not everything.
I think the ideas subcategory would be fit for this.
Yeah, so we go. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Okay, you could go on under English ideas, for example, and create a new topic, add the title, and by your content, you can see a preview here and create a topic. So that's it.
What am I doing? Ideas. Sweet. Oh boy, got plenty to do. I guess there's a lot of content we need here.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's nothing under most of the categories. I guess they should fill those in. Okay, I will try to add something under ideas and maybe governance.
Awesome.
I wonder if what the distinction between projects and ideas is. Ideas, they start as ideas and they become projects.
Yeah. So let me add one more thing. I don't know here.
I think we still do the projects category. And I am over time. It's 10 past the hour. So I'm going to have to.
Yeah. We're closing up. Zoom is giving me 5 more minutes. Okay, so let's wrap this up, and I'll write a few more comments, a few more notes. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for coming on this meeting. I hope we have more people on next meeting. I think I'm going to do the next meeting on Fridays. Next meetings on Fridays, same time as the RAM meeting.
So is it an hour later on Fridays good for everybody now? I think we got somebody new here. I'm not sure.
Zero, you are muted.
Friday works, so see you on Friday.
Okay, so bye everyone.
Bye.
Thanks. Take care.